All right, IM2 classes. Today we are talking about arc measures. This is going to be a pretty quick one. This is pretty simple. Starting off, let's talk about what an arc is. An arc is on a circle. It is on the circumference of the circle. It's part of the distance around. There are two types of arcs. There are major arcs. So this blue one is a major arc. And then there are minor arcs. So the red one is the minor arc. The difference, at what point does a minor arc become a major arc? Um, that is when it's bigger than a semicircle. So if we were to create another arc here, let's just say this went all the way across, right? This part here from D to A would be a semicircle. Anything bigger than a semicircle is a major arc. Anything less than a semicircle is a minor arc, right? How we name these things. This is going to be the first part of your assignment today, naming these things. Right here, they have it as arc B, AB. If you want to write out arc every single time, that is fine. The other way to do it, so this minor arc, we would call it AB, and then we would put a little arc over it, right? So arc ADB, the major arc, so we would do ADB, and then write an arc over it. That is the shorthand notation for that. That's what you'll see in the book. This is what I'll be using. If you prefer, you can actually write out the word arc, but that's fine. This is just, first part is just going to be naming some arcs. Real simple. All right. Here, identify the given arc as a major arc, minor arc, or a semicircle. Then find the measure. So the measure of the arcs is equal to the measure of this central angle here. So if you remember from our polygon lessons, these are central angles at the center of the circle. So the measure of this arc from T to Q would be 120 degrees. I can put that down here. It's 120 degrees. It's smaller than a semicircle, so this is a minor arc. We're missing a measurement here. So we should find this measure before we go any further. This is going to make things a little bit easier for us to find measures. Real simple. This is a circle, right? There's 360 degrees in a circle. So all of these need to add up to 360. So I'm going to call this missing angle X degrees. So what we do, X plus 80 plus 120 plus that 60 all need to add up to 360. Right? So to solve this, we add all that together. 80 plus 120 is 200, plus 60 is 260. And then subtract 260 from both sides. So that missing angle in there is 100 degrees. So this cancels out. You get X is equal to 100 degrees. So again, all the angles inside of a circle should add up to 360. So now let's figure out all this other stuff. So I'm going to do some highlighting as we work through this. So QRT. So to find QRT, you don't normally you'd go the short distance, but we got to include R. So we got to start at Q, we go to R, and then we got to go all the way around to T. So it's that angle there. That is bigger than a semicircle, so that is a major arc. Change the color. So this is a major arc. And then to find the measure, you just add all these together. 60 plus 100 is 160, plus 80 is 240. All right, eraser TQR. So again, we start at T, go to Q, and then to R. So this is this part. If you notice, 120 plus 60, that's 180. That's going to be half of it. Sometimes looking at it, it can be difficult to tell if it's a semicircle. But this one, because those angles add up to 180, this is a semicircle. That is half of it, semicircle. All semicircles have an arc measure of 180. Q to S. So here, this one is the important one. Some people might go around this way. I'm gonna erase. This is a semicircle. I'm just gonna put semi so it's not blocking the T. So Q, some people go around this way. You need to go the shortest distance. Q to S. You always go the shortest distance. If it has three letters, you got to go in that order. So Q to S, that add those together, 100 plus 60 is 160. So it's 160 degrees. Since that's less than 180, that is a minor arc. TS, so we can see from T to S, I'm going to stop with highlighting. TS, that's small, that's minor. That is 80 degrees. That's probably one of the easiest ones to find. And then RST. RST, this one I will highlight so we can see everything going through there. RST, start at R, go to S, and then the T. So if you look, this is in fact half of the circle. That is a semicircle. You can add up the angles there. They do add to 180. So this is a semicircle, 180 degrees. All right. First part of your assignment is going to be doing the same sort of thing there. Here, find the measure of each arc. So this is just what we've been doing. Again, these arcs need to, all the angles in there need to add up to not 180, 360. So I'm going to find that real quick. So I'm going to call this angle measure in here X. I know the R is in there, but circle R. So X plus 110 plus 80 plus 40 all needs to add up to 360. 110 plus 80 is 190 plus 40 is 230 is equal to 360. And then subtract that from 360. So minus 230. Minus 230. So this stuff cancels out. You get X is equal to 130 degrees. So this angle in here, 130 degrees. And then find the arc measures. So some quick highlighting. So G to E, make sure you're going the shortest distance here. That is a minor arc. That is 120 degrees. G to E to F. Oh, that's nice. We don't need to erase anything. We just continue from E to F there. So that's going to be 40 plus 80 is 120 plus 110 is 330. So just add all those together. So this is 330 degrees. No, 230 degrees. My bad. 230 degrees. G to E to F is 230 degrees. And then the missing part, we already did the hard part of it. Go to G to F is the other way. That's going to be its complementary arc there. So if we go this way, we already found that to be 130 degrees. I think that's going to do it for us. Just practicing finding those arc measures. Yeah. That'll do it. So next time, more stuff with circles. See you then.